This is going nowhere. I'm spelling it out, but you're not listening. Your troubled school days? How you're conflicted about marriage? Your denial of death? The unfounded guilt? Abnormal sexuality? 18 years of denial. A whole universe of fantasy in that thick skull of yours. A skull teeming with agents of repression. Blind children clutching photos in the dark. Pale freaks goggle-eyed from watching home movies on loop. The term is complicated grief. But it's simple, isn't it? A young girl. Her parents don't get along. She blames herself, as all children do. Then Daddy dies. What's a girl to do? Deny that Daddy died. Deny who Daddy was. What 7-year-old actually knows who their parents are anyway? So she obsesses and obsesses over this fantasy dad propping up her make-believe with scraps of a happy life that never was, scraps of a father who never existed. Wake up! Your dad wasn't a hero. Wasn't your knight in shining armor. He was a human being. You never knew him. And you never will. The dad walking around in your head isn't even a ghost. He never existed. A Frankenstein's monster, a child's fantasy. But you're alive. Your mother is alive. She's not the monster you make her out to be. You need to live your life. Cheryl.
You've been with me for so long.
I always will be.
You'll be careful?
Sure.
Harry.
We've said enough. Let's just... Sweetie, don't film this. You know this has nothing to do with you, right? Even though Mom and Dad don't love each other anymore, we both love you. And we always will. Now, come on.
Yep. So that was Silent Hill Shattered Memories. I think I mentioned before that one memento of the Frankenstein doll, it kind of tied in with Cheryl's view of Harry. She kind of made him up from bits and pieces, kind of made him her hero, dream dad type of thing, when he wasn't. He was a flawed person. The ending can slightly change depending on your profile. That last scene you see of Cheryl leaving the clinic, and she kind of hugs her mom, that might not be present if, depending on your profile. And also the meeting between her and Harry can differ slightly. She might be really angry, yelling at him, saying, "Why did you have to die?" He's
It wasn't my fault.
He turns to ice, and then another one is she's in denial, where she's like, don't leave me, and she hugs him, and he doesn't turn to ice, which indicates that she doesn't get over her delusion. She'll even though she went through all this therapy, she's gonna hold on to this delusion that her father is still looking for her. And this on the right is the game's analysis of your profile, and it will change depending on your profile. I want to see how good I am in bed. Serious about relationships, seems quite committed and family focused. Pretty straight laced, and I don't think this is a front. Dependable and committed, but lousy in bed? Aw. Very conscientious, says there are always aware of obligations. Others might criticize for being too thorough or detail-oriented. No, not my phrase. Claims to treat body well, not necessarily a clean living type, but knows what is good for self. Thinks this has some importance. Likes to insist on tidiness and having everything in its place. Seems to take pride in being nice to others. I suggested patient would make a useful and reliable roommate. Alright, patient smiled. Patient in a few words. Clean and tidy. No. So summing up, I'm sure patient will be back. Lots of uncovered ground. Don't believe we've seen everything yet. Might be worth going back to the start and re-examining with benefit of what we know now. Think patient will agree. So that there is a little like prodding to, hey, replay the game and see, the differences and see the story in a new light, knowing that it's Cheryl going through the therapy might change your view on the story. And I know when I first played, I assumed it was Harry, and it was quite a shock to be like, oh, it's Cheryl. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I kind of guessed it partway through when we got to the high school and saw that Cheryl wasn't a little girl anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Let's Play. Sorry it took so long to get this last part up. Life kind of got hectic. And those are all of our mementos. Yay! That's it. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will continue to check out my Shattered Memories website. And hopefully when the new game comes out, I was thinking of doing a website for that one as well, but we'll see how that goes. So thanks again for watching.